Hello and welcome to today's container gardening video. So today I'm going to show how all my plants are doing, an update on my bonsai trees up there, and an update on how my carnivorous plants are doing here. But let's look over here first. So here's all my trees from outside. They're still doing pretty good. Some of them have started to flower indoors here. My Tamarillo over there is still producing little tiny Tamarillos there. Otherwise, everything else is doing great. My lime quad over here, you can see some little flowers on the end of it there. It's gotten some little flowers. And over here, my clementine tree has some little flower buds up on top here, and it's actually right now is holding some possible fruit. We'll see if it actually ends up producing that or if it just drops it, but we'll see what happens there. The bamboo is still doing good. Pomegranate looking bare completely, but that's what it does because they just shed their leaves in the winter. So that one's still doing good. You can still see there's a few live leaves on the ends there. That means it's still doing pretty good. So, and then we got my pink variegated lemon tree here. It's doing amazing indoors here. It's producing some nice big leaves here. It's producing a whole bunch of new branches inside. It's doing really well. Then we get my kumquat over here. It's had a pretty big leaf drop. I think it's just from bringing it indoors. Otherwise, it seems to be doing pretty good. Still holding on to its one single fruit there, but it's doing pretty good. Got the lime tree here, and that's doing really good. We got all my plants on the bottom shelf here, still doing really good. We got my miracle berry hidden right in the middle there. Has some really nice looking bushels of leaves on the ends of it, so that's doing pretty good. The fig trees haven't really grown very much inside, but my pear melon is just a hanging bush right now. It's doing great. My prickly pear cactus doing great back there, and then coffee plant doing really good right down here. So all those are doing really good. So now we'll go through my carnivorous plant garden here. Everything is doing really well right now. All the new American pitcher plants and the old ones are doing great down here. Everything's still alive. Everything's doing great. I got sundews all over the place in here. Venus flytraps in the back there. My nepenthes on the end here. This one's producing two brand new pitchers that should be opening up pretty soon. Looking pretty good otherwise. This one right here is working on producing two new ones right here and right over there. So doing pretty good there. And this one still is hanging on to this pitcher here. I think that's the longest that one of my nepenthes ever held onto a pitcher, which is really good to see because they're supposed to hold on to pitchers for a while. But alright, so those are doing really good. And then if you look closely around in here, you can see little tiny Venus flytraps and sundews all over the place in here. There's a lot of little Venus flytraps and sundews everywhere in here. There's some underneath here, some back here, all over on the hill there. There's a Venus flytrap with the red traps right down here. Some more Venus flytraps up here. I just got so many Venus flytraps and sundews coming up all over the place. And I might even have some more sundews later on because this one right here, nice new flowers there. That one back there just started actually dropping some seeds I saw. And this one right here, I'm actually collecting some of the seeds for. So, everything is doing great right here. So now, we're going to go up to the top shelf and see what's going on up there. So, up here, we have more little sundews that I pulled out when I transferred this whole shelf over to my house here. And they're doing great. You can see some of these are actually getting pretty big now. I'm going to have to repot them or plant them back down here or something. Because they're starting to get too big for this little seed tray. And then over here, these are there's actually 5 surviving bonsais, but 4 of them I ended up repotting because they were growing roots very well. So my bonsais are doing great, and these I just started from just some cuttings from some branches of some of my other fruit trees, or this one's just from a bush outside. So everything's doing really good. Got my little bonsai forest I'm working on there with some jade. And then here, I'm starting some new bonsai trees right here. This is one of the old ones that managed to actually still survive. I thought this thing was dead at one point and actually pulled it up, but it had some roots on it. So I stuck it back down in the soil, and as you can see, it's getting 2 little leaves on there, and it's coming back to life. This was one of the other pomegranates, so that means I'll have 2 pomegranate bonsais. And then over here, I'm trying a new little experiment. These are little mint cuttings, and I'm going to see if I can manage to get those to grow, and see if we can make possibly some little mint bonsai trees. But we'll see what happens, because I have not seen anyone do this anywhere, but we'll see what happens here. And most plants and trees can be turned into bonsais. All you need to do is work on controlling the size and shape of them, and you could possibly make a little bonsais. And I think it'd be really cool to have a few little mint bonsai trees. We'll see what happens. Alright, that is my plant shelf, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my videos. If you do, please subscribe. Continue watching my videos. Like. If you have any questions, you can comment. Otherwise, I'll see y'all next time.